Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bad Guitarist Podcast, episode number 47. My name is Andrew.
And my name is Scott.
And we're back after a week off. We took the weekend of 4th of July off from doing the show.
Yeah.
So, we're back. We're not going to catch up to every single thing that came out in the last 2 weeks. But there's some that we were going to talk about last week before we decided not to do the show.
Okay.
So we'll touch on a couple of those, and then we'll get to the new ones.
Okay. Wait, so you're saying we're not going to do it, but we are going to do it?
Well, no, we're not going to do a double episode of 2 weeks worth of pedals and guitars and. But we missed the release of the Summer School Electronics Middle School Course.
My favorite guy.
$199. The middle school course is the first modulation effect from Summer School. It is an analog bucket brigade course that also does vibrato, which is my favorite effect. So you have two foot switches. One is your on and off. One is the one that changes you between chorus and vibrato. It's really cool to have that option. And then let's see, there are two separate effect controls here. So you have your rate for the chorus, rate for the vibrato, and it looks like a shared depth knob.
Where does this guy get the graphics and stuff?
I don't know. He might do it himself.
It's always so cool.
I really
love the designs and everything he does. I do.
Yeah, I don't know who does the art. I should ask him.
I know.
His
art is always on point,
and it seems like it's done by the same artist
every time. I know.
Yeah. So for $200, you can get yourself a really cool chorus and vibrato.
It is really cool.
I always like when there's two foot switches on a chorus vibrato. You can switch between the two, or there's independent controls to the rate. I really think that's cool. I don't know if there's any that I don't remember which ones came out which week, other than that one.
Might as well just talk about them.
So the Crazy Tube Circuits Mirage, I don't know if that came out this week or the previous week.
Okay.
It's a dual reverb pedal where both sides are the same exact reverb. So you have, I believe it's 9 voices. Let me look at this thing.
Wait.
Yeah.
Both sides.
So both sides are the same pedal.
Okay.
But they're both multi-mode reverb. So I think it's, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 8? I can't count. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it's
8.
8 different modes, but then there's a voice button, so you can actually have 16 on either side, and you could set them to any one of the 16 on either side.
I'm just confused. I don't understand it.
Well, we'll go through it right here.
Okay.
So it says Mirage is a creative reverb platform built for guitarists, synth players, and sound engineers who want studio-grade depth and hands-on performance in one compact unit. So at its core, it's 2 fully independent reverb engines, each with its own set of controls and access to 16 meticulously crafted algorithms organized into 2 intuitive banks.
Okay.
Choose from natural classics like Plate Spring, Cathedral, or push into ambient territory with shimmer, modulation, infant sustain, and more. So you can run in series. You can do layered reverbs with that. If you split them left and right for stereo processing, you can also do independent reverbs in a dual mono setup, or insert pedals in between the two and have different, like let's say delays or tremolo or something in between them. Real-time controls via foot switches and expression input. Mirage invites interaction, trigger swells, shift simmer textures, and freeze trails on the fly. Internal switches let you fine-tune the bypass behavior, kill dry, signal routing to match your setup. So essentially, I don't know if you understood that.
God, no. I have not. For me, okay, my train of thought is, why would I want to buy a pedal that is 2 pedals the same?
Well, in this particular case, if it's like 2 overdrives, 2 fuzzes, 2 distortions, it gets a little kind of redundant. But in this particular case, you have 2 reverbs where it's the same reverb pedal on either side, right?
Correct.
But there's 16 different modes, so you can have each one set to a completely different reverb. And then the way that you can route the signal is you have your different input and output routings. You could do them, you could split them, or you can have them, did that say in series or parallel or something? So I think this would be really great for drum machines and synthesizers. It makes sense for guitar as well, but like I think that's probably where this thing will really shine, is for like synths and stuff. It's 325 euros, so that's about 350 before import fees.
Okay.
I
don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you get all sorts of. Let's see. Emily Harpist does some. You got Andy Guitar Geek. Yeah, there's a ton of reviews, or not reviews, but like reviews and demos out about it.
Is that something that you think you can use, like personally?
I would, because I do like having the option of 2 different reverbs at once, but I would probably just use like one mode on either side and probably like very rarely mix it up, like a spring and something a little bit more ambient, and just have those be my 2 options. Because I like to set it and just kind of leave it.
Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what your setup is and what you're looking for, but I think this is a really useful product, and it could be the only reverb pedal anybody needs, because it has everything in it.
No,
and then you can do 2. Well, I like simple stuff, but
sure. I
like that it's not, screens and like menus that you need to dive through. It looks very easy to dial in a sound. So okay. That one. And I can close these tabs because I already took my screenshots of everything.
Nice. Hey, that guitar looks similar.
Oh, you want to do a
something
guitar?
You have?
Yeah, kind of. So last episode that we did, we got some hate on that one because
I get over it.
Because we talked crap about the Herman Lee PRS guitar.
It's ugly.
It's just ugly. And then there was people that
it is
trying to fight me in the comments, and I just ultimately I was like, you know what, I don't have time for this. I'm just going to delete your comment. Like, I'm not going to argue with you, because they were looking for an argument and they were trying to like instigate.
I mean, I would
responses from
leave the comment.
I will moving forward, but like there were 2 people in particular where I was like, all right, dude, like I'm not even going to read what you wrote, because you're going on about like, oh, this is such a technical advancement, and there's like the way you play technically, and everything's designed around the way that he plays.
But you have a penis on your guitar.
It's like, I don't care about anything about how
it looks bad,
good the guitar sounds, or how it's engineered to be super easy to play. I don't care about any of that. It looked ugly. It looked really ugly. And that was the only point we were trying to make there.
Yeah.
The last 4 frets were like scalloped frets. It's just, it seems unnecessary. And he seems like a very excessive player. Like, he's good, but he has to do all this like flashy, flamboyant stuff where he has to like bang the guitar off of his knee. And everyone's seen the video where like the prototype of this guitar, like 3 years ago, he broke it in half off of his knee when he was playing. So I don't know. So PRS is back this week with a new guitar.
Okay.
And this one actually seemed like a lot of people already are falling in love with this thing.
Okay.
So this is the PRS SE NF 53. So they've done the NF guitar for a while.
Okay.
Well, they have, yeah. So the NF is the type of pickups, narrow field pickups. But this is like their Telecaster shape, and now they finally have it available in the SE series. And it's $979. It's obviously, it's their take on a Telecaster.
I was gonna say, it looks really similar to what you already have.
My problem with it, well, I'm not like a fan of PRS guitars for the most part. I just feel like that's a step I've never taken as a guitarist, to jump into playing PRS guitars.
I don't like the.
What do you not like? Or whatever, it's the same thing I don't like.
The head.
The headstock?
The headstock is so short for the body.
It kind of looks like it,
so
yeah.
Small for the neck. So.
I don't care much for the shape of it. My thing with the Paul Reed Smith guitars, it's the birds. I don't like the bird inlays.
Why?
I'd rather just have dots or like the block inlays. But that's all they do anymore. They only do the birds.
What's your problem with those?
It's too fancy.
Oh,
I don't need something like that. But they have it in a few different colors. You got pearl white. You have black dog hair. I think that looks really nice. The black dog hair colorway.
Okay.
And I feel like that makes the pickguard pop out a little bit more. The black pickguard on the dog hair color.
It does.
And then they have the white dog hair. That one looks good too.
I don't know. What's that purple one?
The purple is the Sweetwater exclusive purple dog hair.
Oh, that's ugly.
I think that's ugly.
Barney.
It's the Barney guitar. So yeah, you have your narrow field pickups, which if those watching or listening don't know, those are different than a humbucker, different than a single coil. They are a I can't even talk. Specially designed PRS pickup, because Paul Reed Smith tries to do this whole like complete noise reduction thing. He hates like the noise of a single coil pickup.
Okay.
So the other narrow field guitar that they have looks more like the Silver Sky, where it has 3, like a Strat would have, 3 of the narrow field pickups. But they've used these off and on in different models over the years.
No, looking at it, definitely that headstock.
Yeah, I don't care much for the headstock. Also, like seeing a Telecaster shape, but with that kind of headstock, I don't know. Like back in the day, I think it was like the Nocaster, the Broadcaster or something, had the original like 3 tuning keys on either side. Back before they came out with like the original or the current, famous Telecaster headstock, which looks weird to me.
Mm.
Anyway, let's see some of these specs real quick. Classic T-style aesthetics meet modern musical malleability for an eye-catching workhorse. Swamp ash body, maple neck and fingerboard. Narrowfield DD S-style pickups supply dynamic tone crafting possibilities across a duo of innovative humbuckers for maximum versatility that won't compromise character. And a 53 profile neck means speed, control, and precision, comfortably accommodating multiple playstyles with ease. Sculpted contouring ensures ample comfort and uncompromised accessibility. 22 frets across 10-inch radius fretboard. PRS designed steel plate style bridge with brass barrel saddles to enhance sustain, intonation, and clarity. Now, a lot of people will say, like the brass bridge barrels,
okay,
or the saddles, sorry, those are better for Telecaster style guitars to add sustain. So a lot of people, no matter what Telecaster model they have, a lot of people do that upgrade. But yeah, what was the price on this thing again?
900 and something.
Oh, $979.
$979.
Yeah. What color would you get?
Maybe the black one.
Black one? I think that'd probably be the one I'd be
Barney
most likely
one?
to get.
No.
Yeah, the purple would be the one I'd be least likely. I think even the plain white without like
the plain white
without the
nice.
Grain to it.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Not that you're gonna get it.
I'm not gonna get it.
Okay.
No, we've already talked about it. If I were to get a PRS guitar, it would probably be like if it's still $499, I would probably get the yeah, we've mentioned this a few times on the show. And the names are just so stupid. The SECE 24 standard satin, it's still $499. That hasn't gone up in price yet.
Andrew, you already got your birthday gift.
I know. I'm not saying I want these. I'm just saying that's the one I would get if I were to get one.
Okay.
And I'd probably get either one of these like satin, charcoal, or
I'm just
that gold
to
one
show
looks
me
kind of
guitar
cool.
so I know what you want.
I don't want these. I'm just saying if I were to get one, that'd be more likely what I would get.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't bring it over here to show it on the camera, the new guitar, but I did a video on it. The Esquire.
You did a video on it?
Yeah. Did you not watch the video I put out this week?
I don't know.
On the new guitar.
No, I don't know. I thought I did.
Let me show you.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna show me the video?
I'm not gonna play the video in this video, in this episode. I'm just gonna show you the thumbnail so you know what I'm talking about.
I probably did watch it.
It's that one with the new guitar.
I think I did watch it.
Okay, I don't think you watched it. But yeah, no, I did a video this week on a Esquire. I don't remember the exact name. It's a long name. It's like classic. It's the Classic Vibe Esquire, but it's the Classic Vibe 60s custom Esquire custom. I can't remember which way it goes. But it's the CME exclusive red. Is it Dakota Red? Is that the color? It's Dakota Red. It's got a mint green pickguard. It's pretty cool. I did a whole video on it. So I got that. I was actually looking at a different guitar when I stumbled across that one. And yeah.
Okay.
What else? Oh, and the box of that thing. I'll if I remember to, I'll put some pictures. I forgot to put them in that video, but some pictures of the way it arrived. It was like 110 degrees outside the day that it arrived, and the box was really hot. But the box arrived with a massive hole that went through like the outer box, the shipping box, and then into the fender box, and then like deeper than that. So I put my finger in there and I couldn't feel the body or the neck in the hole, and it looked like it was positioned kind of like closer to the neck, maybe not where the body would be. And luckily it went through and it hit like another piece of like the what would you call it, like the packing cardboard that was just folded into a rectangle. It hit that, so nothing was damaged on the guitar. So that was pretty cool. What do you want to talk about next? We did the PRS.
I don't know. What else do you have?
There is another guitar this week, but we'll get to that one in a little bit. Well, we didn't bring up like a topic really to discuss. I don't think we really had time this week to come up with a topic.
No, we're way too focused on Dexter.
Yeah, so we went back and we were watching the show Dexter from the beginning.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah, I forgot how good that show is. So we're watching that from the beginning, and there's that new series out that just came out. I think there's like 1 or 2 episodes out so far. So we're trying to catch up with that. Then we go to watch the series that came out like 5 years ago. Then there's another one where it's like him as a teenager. It's like a flashback series. We're probably going to skip that one.
But we're just in the first season of the original one.
Yeah.
And tonight we actually watched like 3 episodes, like back to back.
And we have one more of the season.
And we have one more to figure out how they catch the Astro Killer.
Yeah, so that's been taking up a lot of our time.
I told Andrew, I'm not going to be able to go to bed if I don't know how did they catch this guy. Like, I need to know.
I mean, he either dies or he goes to jail. I don't remember.
But how did they catch him?
I don't know.
Jeez, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to sleep.
I'm sure Dexter lays out some plastic and then kills him. I don't know. Anyway. Behringer is at it again. Seems like every week Behringer's got something. So in the last episode we talked about how they came out with another pedal that looked exactly like this one, a little bit different. It was, I don't remember, was it their envelope filter? This one is the Behringer BM13 Phaser. So this is another Moog style pedal.
Okay.
Let's see, you got controls for drive, output level, sweep, resonance, amount, rate. You have these toggle switches for 6 and 12 stage. You have an LFO switch. And you get 3 LEDs on this thing for LFO, bypass, and level.
Okay.
It's only $129. Holy
That's what I say. That's so cheap.
Dang. No, you know what? It says estimated December 2025. So they haven't even made these yet. Just like Behringer always does. They sell the product before they make it.
Well, that's good at business approach.
Well,
yeah, because then you know how many do you need to do.
Well, no, because I heard that they canceled a lot of people's orders on the Centaur pedal after they had to rebrand. And people complained, like Guitar Center customers. Guitar Center canceled their orders and then made people reorder it. And like there were a lot of people that complained, and they were able to because they were getting knocked off the front of the line because they'd already paid for theirs, to now having to reorder, and now you're way at the back of the line on like a pre-order status. It's like, that's not fair.
Wait, I'm confused on something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
What's up?
No, when you look at the picture, there's like this weird.
You're talking about the switch. That's the toggle
switch. Yeah, I just noticed. It just looks weird on the picture.
Discover the rich vintage-inspired sounds of the Behringer BM13 Phaser pedal, a versatile stop box that brings classic 2000s era phase effect to your rig, bringing both 6 and 12 stage phasing modes. This pedal offers a wide range of dynamic modulation tones shaped by intuitive and expressive controls, adjustable rate, amount, sweep, resonant parameters, plus a convenient high and low LFO switch. Looks like you have a bunch of jacks on the back for different expression controls. It says vintage style phaser inspired by a coveted tone of a beloved 2000s era model. We know what they're talking about. They're talking about the Moog phaser.
Okay.
Yeah, so $129. I mean, that competes with, if you look at like these other phasers right now, that's actually cheaper than the 74 script Phase 90. Yeah, the Phase 90, they have different models of it out for $130 for the script. There's the 74 script is $150. So 130, 150. The mini Phase 95 is 110. The EVH Phase 90 is 130. This is right up there competing with
But
one knob
wait,
phasers
why
in
is
price.
that so cheap?
Because it's Behringer. It's made in China.
Mm.
I mean, a lot of these are probably made in China, but like,
yeah,
lower end Behringer manufacturing, poor customer service.
Okay.
You get what you pay for.
Okay.
So Death by Audio has a new pedal out. Oh, it looks like it's already sold out.
Oh.
Let me see. Maybe not.
It was limited to 333 units.
Hold on. It's okay. It's still in. Okay.
You're adding that to the car?
I want to see if it's still available.
Okay.
It might say sold out by the time we get to it. They only made 333 of these. Oh, no, it's still available. Oh.
Okay. Can you take that out of your car?
Well, I'm just not going to buy it.
Okay.
All right. So this is the Psychedelic Lightmare. It's $299, limited to 333 units. It is the latest mind-melting collaboration between Death by Audio and Levitation, the legendary festival dedicated to psychedelic music and culture. The light responsive reverb and tremolo pedal unlocks a massive spectrum of sounds, warping your tone in ways you never thought possible. So it looks like, yeah, you do have an LDR, which is a light dependent resistor.
Okay.
Which I've had pedals that have like the LDR technology. Like, do you remember I had the ADD? God, what was the name of that pedal? ADD was the name of the company, but I don't remember what the pedal was called. The Lag. It was called the Lag version 2, and it had an LDR mode where you can control the speed of the delay, I believe, with that. So your controls here are gain, reverb blend, reverb time, tremolo, warp range.
Okay.
And it looks like you have stereo inputs and outputs. So let's see what else they say here. What do they say here? Okay, details. At its core, it features a lush stereo reverb paired with a sharp chopping tremolo, but the real magic happens with the built-in light sensor.
Okay.
The light sensor dynamically alters the clock speed of the effect, responding to the shifts in light seen by the sensor eye in the face of the pedal. In other words, in a dark room, the clock will be slow, and when light shines on the pedal, the clock speeds up. The result, wildly shapeable soundscape, warping reverbs, shifting tremolo speeds, and bending your clean signal into a light-controlled tape-like warble. Designed to capture the otherworldly sonic experience of Levitation, the Psychedelic Lightmare is a gateway to new dimensions of sound. Open your fifth eye, step into the sixth dimension, play diminished seventh chords on your H-string bass 9 times a day. The universe demands it.
Okay.
That warp range controls how much light sensor influences the sound. Turn it down to disable. Okay, so yeah, that warp range control, because that was the one I didn't understand what that did. If you turn it down all the way, the LDR doesn't do anything. The sensor doesn't do anything. All the way up, you get the most intensity from that. It looks cool. All their pedals look cool.
They always do.
Yeah. So $300. Order yours now before they're gone. They ship July 21st, or the week of July 21st.
Okay.
Which I'm surprised they're not already sold out, but times are tough for people. So I guess I should not be surprised that they're not sold out.
Difficult times.
Honestly, I just found a couple more things. Maybe we should have brought other stuff from last week up. Browne. I think this is one from last week.
Okay.
Or even possibly the previous week when we mixed. I don't know. So this is the Ethane from Browne. They teased this one for a little while because people wanted to know what it was going to be. It was obviously going to be another one of their 2-in-1s. They said it's going to be like the trifecta of their 2-in-1 pedals, and this is going to be the final stage of that. So a lot of people were speculating it was going to be a Klon on one side, and maybe a tube screamer on the other, or a Klon and a fuzz. But it looks like what they did is they took the Carbon V2 and the Gritador. So it's a blues breaker and a tube screamer. So they put that into one pedal. Designed in Kansas City, the Ethane delivers unmatched versatility, road-ready durability, and tone that inspires. This is the overdrive for players with a passion for quality and a passion for tone. So the Carbon V2 side reimagines the blues breaker with Browne's signature refinements, from sparkling clean boost to fiery overdrive. It It offers dynamic response to a 3-way high toggle to shape highs for stacking for brighter rigs. Whether you're dialing in Mayer-esque leads or crisp rhythm tones, the V2 shines with clarity and depth. Now, the Gritador side is like their tube screamer. It says it reworks the tube screamer with a balanced mid-range, robust low end, and asymmetrical clipping for a lively vocal drive. From Stevie Ray Vaughan's bluesy grit to modern rock edge, the Gritador delivers tight, articulate overdrive that punches through without the harshness. Now, with the Browne pedals, you cannot choose which one is first in the signal. So if you're running both sides on at the same time, you're going right side into left side every time. So that is the one complaint I have seen about any of their pedals, is that the 2-in-1s, you can't change the order.
Oh.
But you know, a lot of builders, they feel like the way that they build it is the way that they think it sounds best, and that's okay.
Well, it's sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out right now. This is $360. Well, $359. There's already 4 reviews on it. See what people are saying. Super smooth experience. The pedal is one I've been waiting for a while. The Gritador into the Carbon V2 is a staple that since they both came out. Although I received a defective one. I was able to reach customer support with ease. Both Ben and Braxton have been extremely helpful in sending out the replacement. For customer service alone, I'm giving it 5 stars.
Oh, okay.
Looking forward to receiving the new one in the mail. Another 5-star says, I've always told my friends that Browne Protein was the best guitar-related purchase I ever made. The Ethane is right up there with it, and I personally like it a little bit better. Best pedal I've personally ever turned on. The Ethane is a great name, pouring gasoline straight into your signal chain. Highly recommend trying Browne anything. Won't be my last. They were also nice enough to switch the knobs to the Protein knobs. The pedal looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I will say that I was really hoping to see something with the Klon circuit and like a fuzz or something. Just something completely different from what they usually do. So, you know, for me, this isn't like something I got to run out and buy. But I do like the Blues Breaker circuit, and I think it does pair well with the Tube Screamer. I understand why they did this. The enclosure looks cool. It's got that like hammered metal enclosure.
It looks really nice.
There was an issue I was having a while back. I think it was when I can't remember what it was. Oh, when I had to change out the truss rod nut in my Strat, and I had never experienced that before because I didn't know that it had been stripped out when I bought the guitar because I never had to adjust it after I got the guitar.
When you got the key to...
Yeah, when I had to get the key to the giant Allen wrench with a handle. Before I bought that, and I was like looking into like what solutions to do that, or if the guitar was just completely screwed. These guys actually reached out. I posted on my Instagram story, and yeah, I'm with the owner of Browne. He actually reached out to me through my Instagram story. He was like, "Oh, here's what you got to get. It's a super easy fix," and it was. Took his advice and got my guitar fixed that weekend. So that's all for that one.
It seems like the customer service is really nice.
I want to see real quick because I can't remember what the other...
I really like the Protein one. That's a beautiful color.
The thing about the Protein, though, is like the Atom is one side of the Protein. And we bought the Atom before it sold out, before they discontinued it. And I think I would have preferred the Carbon side to the Atom. Because the Atom is their take on a Noble's ODR1. But I much prefer like the Blues Breaker style.
Do you still have that one?
I don't know if I do.
I don't even know what your pedal board is.
I sell so many pedals. I've got 2 pedal boards down here. I don't know.
But the Protein is beautiful.
Yeah. I think
those hats are beautiful too.
The hats?
I just thought that they have hats. They are beautiful.
$29.
They're really nice.
All right, so...
They're custom caster.
Oh, they were selling a guitar. Huh.
That's beautiful too.
I just wanted to see what else they have. The T4, I think, is their big muff. The Atom's completely sold out. I don't think they've put out the Alkene yet, which is replacing the Atom. I don't think they've actually released that yet. The Carbon. Yeah, how much is the Carbon by itself? $179.
Okay.
I wonder if that comes in different colors. Oh, it does.
Oh.
Ooh. black, sky blue.
Sky blue is
I
beautiful
like
too.
the sky blue,
For the carbon.
especially for being like a blues breaker. Blue.
Okay.
Okay. And then of course they have like their chorus vibrato pedal.
Really nice.
Yeah.
What else?
Diamond, up in Canada, they put out the F Octave fuzz. This is $310, I believe, Canadian dollars. I don't know what it is in American dollars. Maybe that's $310 American. I don't know if their site automatically translated the cost. So originally launched in 2017, the F Octave returns to the lineup with its signature high-gain silicon fuzz, crafted in a tribute with the legendary Foxtail machine. First heard in the early 70s, the iconic pedal earned its place in the Fuzz Hall of Fame with biting, saturation, chewy sustain, and unmistakable octave up grind. The F Octave picks up where the legacy left off, delivering raw, expressive tones with a character all its own.
Okay.
Let's see what the controls are here. Where are the controls? And we have level, fuzz, LPF, and tones. What is this LPF control? Low pass filter. That's what it's got to be. And then you have the octave on and off. It's not mandatory to have the octave on at all times, because a lot of octave fuzzes, that's the case where it's always on. So if they give you the option to turn it off, that's always cool. I think it looks nice. I think all the Diamond pedals are really cool. It's really cool to see they continue with this new version of Diamond that they're putting out. A lot of reissues and then some new ideas. What do you think?
I don't like the color.
You don't like the color? The purple with the gold?
It's not, I don't know. It seems like GCU.
GCU, okay.
The logo for GCU, doesn't it?
So for those that are not from Arizona that are listening
Grand
and watching,
Canyon
Grand
University.
Canyon University is
Literally. Check it out.
It's a Christian university. They built a university in Arizona, in like the center of Phoenix. And those are the colors. It's like gold and purple. And
like everything they do is just that way.
You know, when I graduated high school, or I was about to graduate high school, my last year of high school, they took us there. And they were still like building a lot of it. Like there was, some stuff, but they were in the middle of like, I think they were putting in like a movie theater and a bowling alley or something on campus.
Okay.
So all that was still under construction, but they walked us through the school. And one thing that I really strongly remember about it is they walked us through like I don't even know what it was. It was like a medical side of the campus where they were, like where they do like I don't know what it was, but they were doing some kind of like stuff on a cadaver that we weren't supposed to see as high school kids, but we're walking by the window as they're like working on a dead body. And the hallway smelled so weird, like just chemical smells. But yeah, anyway, that does look like their colors, the purple and yellow.
It looks like something will come out of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah. I like it personally. But
okay.
What do you think about the price? $310.
Do you think it's worth it?
I don't know if that's $310 American or Canadian, because let's check it real quick. Because I don't want to be telling people the incorrect prices to our. Oh.
Well.
Okay, so after shipping
plus taxes
and taxes, we're looking at $325. That is Canadian? Does it say Canadian?
Yeah, it says CAD.
Oh, right there, CAD, yeah.
Yeah.
So that price should actually be, I don't know anymore. Is that going to come down or go up?
I don't know. Right now it's $325, but it's Canadian dollars.
See, that's what I hate about like everything that's gone on with like, well, that's not the only thing I hate about the whole tariff situation, but like when we tell our viewers, when we tell our viewers and listeners, ooh, you bang the microphone. Yeah. When we tell our viewers and listeners the prices of the products we're talking about, I don't know anymore with international prices what it's actually going to be, or if there's going to be imports on top of it. I don't know.
Wait. So $325.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Canadian dollar.
It's typically less than an American dollar, but
on dollars we're talking $237.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like
that's not much.
American dollars. equate to less money versus like the Canadian. Like you said, it's what, 275?
237.
237 versus
That's way
325.
less.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a little bit.
No.
Similar.
Everything is higher priced in Canadian dollars.
Damn. Okay.
Let's see. MXR has a new pedal.
Looks cute.
The bass synth. I like the knobs that they picked for this one.
I do.
The turquoise and like the coral color.
Yeah.
Or that's not coral, is it? That's just orange. Designed with low-end professor and tone connoisseur Ian Martin Allison, MXR bass synth is a powerhouse pedal that offers thunderous sub-octave expressive envelope and lush modulation effects with killer tracking and sustain plus all the features you need to shape every detail of your tone.
All right.
Let's see your controls. You got mix, cutoff, envelope, submix, resonance, mod. You have a shape control, looks like triangle, sine, and square waves. A voice switch. What does the voice switch do? We'll find out. Anyway, turn your bass into a filthy funk machine with the MXR bass synth. Serves up intergalactic grooves and vintage analog style vibes with a range of modifying synth tones. Says you can get your sounds from like Stevie Wonder to Michael Jackson, Parliament Funkadelic, and more. And also Ian Martin Allison helped design it with them, I guess. So it's kind of cool.
Okay.
What I want to know is what the voice switch does. Do you see anything on the voice switch?
No. I don't see anything about the voice switch.
Oh, okay, here you go. The voice button
Where?
adds additional harmonically tuned oscillators for more complex tones, while the shape button selects your preferred waveform, smooth and subtle, triangle, rich and aggressive, sawtooth, or fat, punchy square. It says you can get different sounds from Michael Jackson's Thriller to Herbie Hancock's Chameleon, Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer, and Nine Inch Nails' Head Like a Hole. So that's quite a bit of versatility there. I just think it looks really cool.
It looks really nice, so I give you that.
Now,
it looks really nice.
My friend Thibaut, you've heard him tell this story. I've heard him. He said this to me many times. That he has, back when we played in a band together out of high school, we had this band for a couple years where he started off as the bass player. He only ever had one pedal. It was the MXR bass envelope filter. And our drummer quit. Well, okay, we were two bands that came together. They didn't have a drummer. My band was just me and a drummer. We came together. We formed a band. So it was me on guitar, keyboards, and vocals. My friend Connor was lead guitar. Thibaut was bass. And my friend Jaron was drums. Jaron quit the band. Thibaut decided he's going to move to drums, having no experience ever playing drums. So he moves to drums. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll move to bass and keyboards. And so that's kind of how we moved forward from there. As Connor stayed on guitar, I moved to bass. And so he let me use his bass envelope filter, which was like one of the main sounds I used for bass for a long time. And then, the band eventually, stopped. And every time I see him for the past, whatever it's been, I don't know, remember when this band ended, like 10 years ago. Every time I see him, and he said it when we met up with him, oh man, in my truck somewhere. I don't know what his truck looks like on the inside, but I imagine he's got like a pile of stuff or something. He's like, in my truck, I've got that pedal. I just have to dig it out, and if it still works, you can have it. And he's told me the story like so many times that he has this pedal and I can have it. But I don't know. It's still in his truck. So it's not something I'm worried about, but like it's a pedal that I myself have considered buying. But I don't really spend a whole lot of money on bass equipment.
Not really.
Right now I have a bass with a broken string. And instead of getting a new set of strings, I got a new guitar. Yeah. But I think this is a really cool pedal. I would like to, if I were to ever get this pedal and the envelope filter, I think that'd be like a great bass setup right there. That, maybe like I don't know what else you would need. I mean, even that's more than you probably need, but like that and a good like EQ pedal or preamp pedal. Pair those three together.
Okay.
I don't know. Some people like chorus effects and different modulations for their bass. I'm not a big fan. I like filters and octaves and stuff. A couple more.
All right.
So we already talked about the Diamond, right? Yeah. We talked about I guess we just have one more.
Did we?
Yeah. So I guess this might be a little bit of a shorter episode.
Okay.
All right.
So we got to the guitar.
So a lot of people are talking about this one. This is the Gibson Les Paul Music City Special 50th Anniversary Tobacco Burst.
Okay.
So poplar body, maple neck with a slim taper profile, striped ebony fretboard with 22 medium jumbo frets, chrome hardware, Grover Mini Rotomatic tuners, 70s tribute humbucking pickups, and a soft shell case. I think it's weird that they chose a poplar body and not a mahogany body for this thing. And they're charging $1,800 because most Les Pauls have a mahogany body. But they're charging $1,800 for this.
Is that good or bad? Because I know Les Paul is expensive, isn't it?
Let's see what the cheapest Les Paul is right now. Like Les Paul.
I mean, I wasn't the understanding that Les Paul was just kind of expensive, anyways.
The Modern Light is the cheapest Les Paul you can buy from Gibson, and that's $1,400. And what is that body made? Because that's probably a cheaper wood too.
So Epiphone is just the cheaper version of what a Les Paul will be?
In modern guitar world, Epiphone is like the Squire of Gibson.
Oh, that makes sense.
But there are really expensive Epiphones. There's even USA made Epiphones. I was going to
say, I've seen Epiphones.
Epiphones can be thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the analogy to Fender, Squire, Gibson, and Epiphone.
So the cheapest one that they have right now
is the Modern Light. This is the Modern Light. You don't have covers on the pickups. You do have matching headstocks in back of the neck and everything. Those are all matched colors. You do have a wide variety of colors. You have cardinal red.
Oh my gosh, that pink one.
I know. I really like that pink.
That's beautiful.
I really do like that pink.
$13.99.
Mm-hmm.
That's
really
a beautiful
like that.
color.
I would get that.
Pardon?
No, I have a Les Paul.
Pardon?
I know. I don't.
You guys, if I had the amount of tattoos that you spend on guitar equipment,
they're coming.
You guys, I will have tattoos out till the neck. At this point in time, I will be just tattooing my face. Just.
All right. So
now you're looking at a pink guitar that is $1,300.
We're going to compare the specs here on this $1,300 one.
Okay.
Mahogany body. Satin nitro. Neck is mahogany. Indian rosewood for the fretboard.
Okay.
And the nut is Graphtec. Grover Mini Rotomatic, so that's the same. Nashville Tune-O-Matic and stop bar. So let's see what this guy over here has. The Music City. The Music City has maple neck with slim taper profile. It does have an ebony fretboard, so it's a little bit more expensive fretboard, but cheaper neck. The Rotomatic tuners. 70s tribute humbuckers. Oh, what were the humbuckers in this other one? Okay, so the Gibson 490R and 498T is what the Modern Light has.
Okay.
Which are not very loved pickups for the most part. A lot of people swap those out. So this one you do have 70s tribute pickups. So these are a special pickup.
Soft shell case?
Yeah, mine has the soft shell case.
Oh, okay.
It's like a leather case. But it's really well padded. So I don't know. I guess that's the problem I have with this thing is that you have a poplar body, which is a cheap wood. That's what you would expect to see in a Squire. And then you have the maple neck, which nothing's wrong with maple necks, but usually you would expect to see a mahogany neck. Now, keep in mind, the Les Paul I have has a maple neck. But at the time that one came out, it was, I think, the cheapest model Les Paul, which was only about $1,000 to $1,200 brand new.
Okay.
This is a model from 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So now $1,799 is the cheapest Or no, what was it? $14.99.
I already forgot.
So yeah, the Modern Light is $1,400.
$13.99. Yeah.
So there are probably several models in between that one before you get to this one. But I think the biggest problem people have with this is that why did they put the Flying V headstock on this thing? That's ugly.
You think?
You don't think that's ugly?
Is there any way to see up close?
There might be another picture of it. Yeah.
Oh, it just says 50?
Yeah, it just
I was
says
trying
50th
to figure out what exactly
No, it
was
just says
there.
50 Music City. And I don't know if this is to commemorate their 50 years of being in Nashville, because they moved from Kalamazoo, Michigan to Nashville. I guess we should read about this a little bit. So, the Music City Special 50th Anniversary is an updated modern twist on two historical Gibson models, taking much of its inspiration from the 70s era Marauder, which was a really well sought after guitar, with a touch of Music City Junior. I don't know the Music City Junior.
Okay.
Over the years, the Marauder has been used by artists from Adam Jones to Paul Stanley. The unique commemorative model pays tribute to the early days of Gibson's Nashville production and celebrates Gibson's 50 years of producing world-class guitars in Music City while delivering outstanding value to modern players. It's got a lightweight contoured body that is solid poplar. The maple neck has a fast-playing, comfortable slim taper profile. It is equipped with a striped ebony fretboard that is adorned with acrylic dot inlays and outfitted with 22 medium jumbo frets. 12-inch fretboard radius makes first position chords and string bends higher fretting equally effortless. Hardware is chrome plated, including the Nashville Tune-O-Matic bridge, aluminum stop bar tailpiece, and Grover Mini Rotomatic tuners, and output jack cover. 5-ply black pickguard. We already talked about the 70s pickups. And you have a master tone and master volume controls. There was a toggle. Yeah, 3-way toggle. So there's no push-pull pots. There's no like hidden features or anything. It's just straight up 2 knobs and a switch. They're making only 650 of each color. And it looks like you have 3 colors. So there's Tobacco Burst. There is Wine Red. And Ebony. I guess I would, if I had to get one of these, I'd go with the Tobacco Burst.
If I had to.
If I had no choice, there was a gun to my head, and I had to order one, I guess I would get the Tobacco Burst. I have a problem with.
I have to spend $1,800.
You know, I'm actually surprised they didn't just go with like a bolt-on neck on this thing. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see what the Music City Junior is. That one I've never heard of. I've heard of the Marauder. Which nowadays you could probably get a used Marauder for like $900, $1,000 if it's like not in the greatest condition.
Okay.
Oh, this looks like it's gonna look like shit.
Oh, that looks bad.
Ooh.
I don't like that color.
That looks like shit. It almost looks like they tried to do like a... I don't know, the bridge is weird.
I don't like it.
What are the 3 knobs for? Are there master volumes for each one? This particular model we're looking at has P90s.
It looks like a cheap neck too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look very
At least
good.
the color looks bad.
Yeah. And then I'll show you the Marauder, which I think is a cool guitar. There's like an old Marauder right here. So, angled bridge pickup. You have a humbucker in the neck position on this particular model we're looking at. This one also has the Flying V headstock.
Yeah.
Then you have like wacky controls.
Okay.
That really thick 70s bridge that a lot of manufacturers were using back then. Oh, I just lost the page. So I don't know. For $1,800, I feel like they could have put a little bit more. They could have used a more premium wood for the body. It's just going to be a collector's thing. I don't think this is going to be something they consider someone's going to use this as like their main guitar.
That's why they just did a certain number at the end, though.
Yeah, I think they're doing this just as a collector's edition 50th anniversary thing. Yeah. I don't know.
Well.
If it had a different headstock, I'd be like, oh, that's cool, but I don't know.
How many they say? 650?
Yeah, 650 of each color.
And how many colors?
3.
650. And how much is that?
3. Oh, you're talking about the color. Yeah, $17.99.
Oh well, per color that's like
that's over $1 million. That's over $1 million in sales. Yeah, I mean,
between the 3 colors,
you got to also
like
deduct
$3 million.
You also got to deduct labor and manufacturing and shipping and all that stuff from that. But yeah,
I was just thinking, like, will they do money?
No, I mean they're
like,
still probably clearing like 700,000. No, I don't want to.
But we don't know.
Probably
we don't know.
They're making at least $500,000 on this, realistically.
We're hoping.
I'm not hoping. I don't care. I don't care what they make.
Well, we're hoping the music industry does well.
Yeah, but
don't
Gibson's notorious for being kind of a jerk in the music industry.
Oh my gosh.
No, I mean they love to slap lawsuits. I did see something that I don't know if it's true. I don't remember who said it. I think I heard this on one of the different guitar podcasts recently. So I don't know where they got the information from or if it's true. I have not looked into it. But something about like Gibson is going after like a bunch of different manufacturers right now just for the shape of the ES335. Which when I show this to you, you're going to say like, oh, everybody has that. Like, every brand of guitars
they all look
that
similar.
Is not Fender has a guitar like this.
Yeah. Like the Hollowberry.
Yeah, but like in that particular shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every generic brand makes one of those.
That's no news.
Oh
well.
So I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's all we got this week, though.
That was fast.
Yeah, that was what, an hour maybe. Was it
less
than
more
an hour?
than an hour?
Was it more than an hour? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll get back into the the habit of the regular show next week. But
yeah.
That was it. I don't think we have any other.
I don't think so.
Upcoming news or anything right now. I gotta make more videos.
I gotta find out who's the ice rock killer.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go find out who killed.
I need to know who's. No, I know who is.
We already know who it is because they reveal it. They reveal it on like episode 6 or 7 of
I just need to know how did they catch him.
Yeah.
Period.
It's like they let the viewer know who it is, but like it's how do they catch it?
It's so stressful.
Or
I'm gonna have nightmares. I need to know. Obviously, it's too late for us to watch it.
Yeah,
it's like
already like
10:30 to watch it.
Yeah.
But
we'll watch it tomorrow.
I know.
I'm sure when I get home from work, you're gonna be like, I already Googled it. I know how they got him.
Anyway, you guys.
All right.
You have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time you're watching.
We'll see you next week.